Recording.
Okay. Hey guys, Brandon is, since he's not here tonight, it's because he's had death in his family with his grandmother. So we all knew that, but he wanted to continue to stay ahead of the game. So, he did not speak with Dr. Lamb or Dr. Pickard about it. So we're gonna just proceed if that's okay with you guys.
Okay.
Yes.
Speaking of Brandon, would you guys like to go ahead and do his evaluation since I had him?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let me pull up his information. Sorry. Someone else can go if you want to.
Cherie, I can do yours, or if you want somebody else to do yours while you focus on Brandon's, while you pull it up.
Sure. That's fine, honey. That's
All right. Cherie, I read your paper. I think the layout is pretty good. One thing that I noticed is that your indents needs to be 5 spaces over from the left margin.
okay.
And other than that, your graphs, they look good. Your figures, I don't know which way you want to put them, at the top or at the bottom. But when you started out, you put the figure number at the top and not the bottom.
Okay.
And just make that consistent throughout the paper. You
Okay.
demonstrated leadership by conducting the schedule, by listing the different schedules that you all have at your school. Excuse me. I gotta go back to the peer review thing. For the content, you follow the OMA rubric outline, and you did a good job with breaking down the budget for how the school breaks the funds. And your paper, the strength that you had in your paper is you knew a lot about your school, and you followed the rubric to make sure that you incorporate everything that the rubric requested. Your weaknesses, I didn't see any weaknesses in your paper. Your artifacts, you did a great job of describing explaining your artifacts and how it impacts your school. Your organization, it was very readable. It was easy to find things that I needed to find. And your APA is I was talking about the figures. Decide whether you want to put it at the top or the bottom. And
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Tawanda.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Brandon if that's okay with you guys.
Go for it.
Okay, so with Brandon, the task, I'm starting with the content. The task was aligned with the course content. The writer was able to provide evidence of the information that was placed in this particular task. He provided details to demonstrate that he knew what was expected from the professor. As far as the root strength, Brandon exhibited thoroughness in his graphs. He provided data that supports the narratives. There were no mechanical errors found. There was specific information provided as to why the enrollment at his school was low. For weaknesses, there were no weaknesses found that will require him from not meeting the standards for the task. Leadership was demonstrated by providing information for staff expectations. Brandon also provided a copy of what is expected from the staff that came from his handbook. And there were no mechanical errors. I told you that. Organization, the test was structured in a logical, organized manner. Headings were placed in the correct place on the left. The numbers were placed in the right corner, and everything was aligned and professionally written, and the visuals were provided for each section of the narratives.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, I'll do Tawanda's.
All right.
Tawanda, the task content is aligned with the course content. You're knowing what influence is doing. Strengths, you have included information regarding your school's reading data, demographics, and goals. The weaknesses, be sure to insert your charts for your master schedules, subgroups, any lunch schedules, and any other pertinent data that's needed. So I know that was one of the comments on mine, to make sure that we put like the master schedule and all that stuff in there.
Okay.
Also, be sure to include your teachers' roles in adhering to the policies. And one thing that the video talk, not the video, but the Zoom session that Dr. Pickard gave, he said to kind of include how teachers' roles, how they play a role because of the teacher empowerment part of it. To kind of put how the teachers, if they had any help in creating those policies. Leadership is demonstrated throughout the narrative. Just a couple of mechanical things that I noticed. Page 3, the school improvement team. You put school improvement. I just had to put meant at the end of that.
Okay.
And let me see. Page 4, you put number of student. So I just put an S on it, number of students.
Okay.
Okay, organization, the headings are clearly presented and the information is organized in a professional manner. Just be sure to number your pages.
Okay.
And I didn't notice any weaknesses in your APA formatting.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's it.
All right, I have Jamie's that I have done. I was reading over your paper, and like I told you earlier, it's pretty good. The only thing that, like Dr. Pickett mentioned, like you're missing on special population, like it was trying to figure out the page. Page 16. It says sweatshirts are provided by the school. It's like I don't know if it's like missing a part of the sentence. If you go to page 16.
Okay, let me get there.
Just kind of fix that. Also, do you have a reference page? Because I didn't see it.
I didn't, no.
So just add the reference page. Your graphs are
like the link to like the school improvement plan on there.
right. Put on the link, the school improvement plan. Whatever you use the graphs from, that's what I used for mine.
Okay.
On a reference page. It's really not much to reference because it's only like your school improvement and your budget. But the graphs look good. The only thing is what I did on mine was to name the graphs, like figure 1, so and so, figure 2, so and so. Like each graph, just put a little description of what it is. Like
okay.
figure 16. Oh, okay, you know what it is? You have it on top, and I'm looking for the bottom one. That's my fault. Other than that, it looks good. The organization is very good. It's just I was looking for like an EC. Do you have an EC part for EC
That's what
student?
I need to. I'm still working on that part, so I'm going to be adding that before I turn it in.
Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't see. Actually, that's what I did on my too. And page 14, maybe it's my screen, but just double check the layout. The graph looks like it's overflowing to the right, like the writing is looking kind of weird. It's one sentence on top on page 14, and then
Okay, hold on, let me see.
and then it's
Is
just
that where the handbook page is? Is it
right.
12?
I think it's just a graph. Maybe it just depends how you look at the screen, but it's if you move down the writing, it goes right under your graph.
Okay.
But like some of the charts that you have the graphs, like on page 13, that one doesn't have the name of the graph. Do you have it, or is just me not able to see it?
Okay, so let me see. Are you talking about like the
Yeah,
actual
it's like
page?
the layout. It's just some of them are like cuts off.
Okay.
Other than that, I was looking at like your APA style is good. Your graphs are great. And every graph you have is got a name on it. So the only thing is, like I said, I made a mistake. I put mine on the bottom. You put yours on the top. But this, I didn't see it at first, but now I just noticed.
That's fine.
But other than that, it's just at the EC special population. I had an ESL and an EC. That's my only two special population that I have in my school. So that's the only thing I would suggest.
Okay.
And the reference paper. Other than that, it's good.
Thank you. I will add those things.
Christina, since Brandon isn't with us tonight, we're gonna collect we do your review?
Teamwork, yeah.
Yes, yes. I do want to say, after looking up your work, some of your go back and look at some of your graphs because
Uh-huh.
I think they are out of the margin
Mhm. Mhm.
for the APA format.
Okay.
So definitely go back. I think you're gonna have to kind of condense that down some because it goes outside of those margins. That was the first thing that kind of stood out to me, and I say that because Dr. Picker got on me last semester with
Okay.
um I want to say your graphs are phenomenal. I don't know
Yeah.
how you were able to get your graph so clear like that.
I'll tell you a secret after we finish with this recording.
Okay. But
Hey,
they are
Christina.
great.
Christina,
Yeah.
for your on page 6,
Mm-hmm.
perseverance and self-discipline. Um, for self-discipline, you need a hash the dash in between self and discipline, and perseverance is spelled wrong.
Okay. Thank you.
And
Uh,
make sure you go back and put your numbers on the right corner. You don't have your numbers on
She
this one.
had
her numbers are at the bottom.
Yeah, mine is on the bottom in the middle. I don't know why I did that, but
Sorry. Yeah, move it to the right corner.
move it to the right corner. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Hey, Christina, also with your graphs, they're pretty small. When I submitted my paper to task stream,
Uh-huh.
that was one of the things the professor complained about, my graphs being too small. So I'm
Uh,
not sure if you want to make it an appendix. I don't know if that's possible.
uh-huh.
I don't know. But just the
No, I can do it. I just, when you copy paste, sometimes I just gotta fix it in a larger format.
no, but it looks great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything good,
yeah.
Chris.
And
All right.
your paper was pretty much it was aligned outside of those issues that we talked about. Everything you can easily put your hands on the information that is needed. I think once you fix those things and tweak that up, I think you'll be good to go.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this is nice.
All right. So we're gonna submit the peer reviews and the video to the peer review, the discussion board, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think is
So we
that
just gotta. I mean, we can all do it a little bit of for Brandon. Um,
So do we need to put it in each individual person's discussion board, or is it just one link for the group?
Let me see.
well, I'm gonna download the video and then send y'all the link, so everybody will have to, I'm guessing, upload the link.
It's in the Dropbox, the
Into
assigned
yeah.
box where we put it. Like
yeah,
last,
it's one link. I was just thinking about Brandon. If we I did. Who would be doing Brandon's? Can we do all of us or?
Cherie did Brandon's already.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did.
All right. So he's good then. He just
Yeah,
gotta do one of ours. But he
yeah.
can type that up. That
Yours.
one time I had to do it, but I typed it up somebody's.
And
Is that
also Christina,
yes?
where your references are, center your
Uh-huh.
references and take the your references need to be centered.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, you're good. It looks good.
All right. Thank you,
Uh-huh. And Carolina needs to be capitalized.
Carolina. Yes. Whew.
Other than that, you're good. Now go watch the game.
Go Cavs.
All
All
right,
right.
girl. I will upload this video and send
Superman.
y'all the link. All
All
right.
right. Thank you,
Okay,
Tawanda. Just upload and let me know, and we're good to go. I appreciate it.
All right, I'll email you all the link.
Thank you.
Thank
All right,
you,
you're welcome.
everybody.
Bye.